I get so disappointed at times because I know my page is shadow banned and I am banned from live for I don't know how long. But I feel like it's a lot of people that is talking now. It's a lot of spiritual people, a lot of godly people, and I feel like that this TikTok, and I want y'all to help me now. I need y'all to help me now. I feel like this TikTok is not good enough. Because I feel like the information that I have, I'm going to be real honest with y'all, because I want y'all to help me. I'm not afraid, by far. But the knowledge that I know that I have, I'm going to be real honest with y'all, and I want y'all to, because I'm pouring my heart out to y'all. I'm for real. But the knowledge that I have, I feel like the man Jesus, who they talk about, the whole life story of Jesus, I feel like I'm in the place of him. And what I mean by that is that at the height of awareness that I am at right now, I know exactly how Jesus felt. I know exactly how he felt. This is why when people ask me, do you believe in Jesus? I really can't say that I believe in Jesus. But I believe that they did take the image of who we are and gave it to a man named Jesus. So I honestly don't believe that a man named Jesus really did exist. But I believe that the personality, the image that Jesus was, is who we are. And they, instead of telling us the truth, that this is what the non-ether being, this is who they were, they rather lie to us and make up a person and take who we are and put it in this person and say, this is y'all God, this is what he can do. Instead of being honest with us and saying, this is what all of y'all can do, but just look at him as your... No. None of that shit ain't gonna work anyway. So, what I'm trying to say is, this is why I say when you get to a certain height of your awareness, and I'm not even where I want to be at in my awakening. I'm not even where I want to be at in my enlightenment. I'm still depressed because I'm not where I want to be. And the way I'm at right now in my awakening, I feel like God. I know exactly how Jesus felt, right? I know. And it's so much stuff I want to tell y'all about me. But if I tell you, I'm not afraid to tell y'all who I am or what I can do. And it's just that, this world ain't ready yet. And the thing about it is that so many people like me that are afraid to come out because they're afraid to die, or they're afraid to be told they're different, or they're afraid, or some of them don't even know what's going on with themselves. But I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all get to a certain height of awakening, the word God, honestly, I don't even feel like saying the word God anymore. I don't. I just use the word God because I've been saying it for the last 41 years. But at my awakening, I don't even like saying the word God. Because we all know that God is basically an idol worshiper. It's pagan, using the word God. I know what God is. But the way that I feel spiritually, I feel like a God. And the reason why I feel that way is because, once you awaken, it's very simple. Like, y'all ever watch that movie Cartoon Soul? And in the very end, when one of the spirits or whatever asked the other spirit, like, what is the whole purpose of them going down to earth? And if you go watch the Cartoon Soul, which is on Disney Plus, if you go watch the Cartoon Soul, you gotta wait till they go all the way to the end, till all the credits go down, and then you gotta wait till it come up. And one of the leaders is gonna ask the other leaders, what is the whole purpose of them going to earth and they already perfect here? And right before she tells them the answer, they cut it off. So what that tells you? They cut it off. And when I went on YouTube and I looked at the same clip, so many people was like, why would they cut that off? Why would they? What is it? Think about it. In the cartoon movie Soul, where they were at, when he died, where they were at, they were perfect beings. They were spirits. They were energy. They were perfect. They couldn't die. They couldn't do nothing. They were being developed. They already knew who they was going to be before they came down to earth. They was being developed. They knew that they were God. They knew that they were perfect. Because they could die, come right back to life. Right? And they had to fall to earth. But remember, they were spirits and energy before that knew who they were. They know where they come from. They knew everything. But once they hit earth, they fell down to earth. Look at the cartoon. They became a human. 22 became a man. And 22 was an energy, was a spirit at first. The man became a cat. But the man was an energy and a spirit at first. But the energy fell down to earth to live an experience. One lived in a black man's form that wanted to be a musician. And one lived in a stray cat form. So you're looking at two spirits that fell down to earth, that knew who they were before they came down here, that is now in bodies that's not even of them. Because that spirit that was in that black man belonged to the fucking cat. So the body that you are in is not really of you. Your spirit is living in this body, so you don't even look like this. So they tell you everything in the movie. You gotta have discernment to know what you're looking at. So we are all technically fallen angels that knows why we come down here. We just forgot who we were and we were put in these bodies. This is why we are having the great awakening. This is why we are waking up. And this is why the world knows that we are waking up. And the world is lying to us, making it seem like the world is about to come to the end and the devil's coming, when really, in fact, the Christ consciousness is returning. And the fact that the Christ consciousness is returning, the gods of this dimension is calling it the devil. The all-seeing eye. Do y'all know what that really means?